Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, children of most ages. I am, do you know what? I'm gonna use a pseudonym here. I am, Ryan MC. Weirdly enough, it's actually my initials, and I think it's pretty cool. Although there's a chance that it could be stupid, so, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm here just hanging out with you. I'm just gonna hang out with you for however long. Do you know what? We can start out here by talking comics, talking comic with you. I recently watched the Batman Killing Joke, the cartoon. It was really good. Watched it with a few good friends. We sat in front of the telly, and we watched, Joker be a psycho murderer. It was extremely close to the comic book. If you're worried about it deviating from the comics, you need not fear, because it doesn't at all, which is great. And there's this whole the whole first half of the film, there's this whole other story, which is probably a Batgirl story that I never read. So it's not because you couldn't fill however long it was, an hour or whatever, with just the Killing Joke. You couldn't do it. You'd be crazy to think you could. So the first hour is this little bit of backstory with Batgirl, where she leaves the Batman for reasons we will not discuss, in case no one that's listening to this hasn't seen this yet. So I was just now looking at the reviews, and people didn't have a lot of good things to say about it. It got like a 50% on whatever, Rotten Tomatoes or something. And I don't know what people expected from it. For me, it did exactly what I thought and wanted it would do. It was the Killing Joke. That's what you got. I don't know what they were expecting, is what I'm trying to say. This one is saying Batman the Killing Joke is borderline unsettling, and not in a good way. And this other one's saying intense, extremely violent, and sexual superhero tale. And it's given one of those little splat things that says they didn't think it was that great. Right there, I'm not sure what they expected. I think they advertised it like that too. Like, yeah, this is gonna be dark. It was rated R too. You'd think that, I don't know, people would see that it's an R-rated cartoon and know that it means business, but then again, can't really expect that from people, I guess, sometimes. I apologize for that tongue clicking I keep doing constantly. I will try to work on that, but again, I don't think anyone's listening. So, speaking of, I guess, Batgirl and also comic books, I'm gonna, I guess, talk about some comic books that I picked up last week. First, I guess we got the first DC Universe rebirth of Batgirl, and so that was good. It was really good. I also have the Batgirl Birds of Prey one, which was also good, but I like the art in the just plain old Batgirl title. I think, I don't want to say better, but it jives with me. Anyway, Batgirl's hanging around Japan And God, there it is again, the click. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, Batgirl's backpacking through that there Japan, and she meets a friend, and she hooks up with she meets a an elderly lady who used to fight crime just as she did. She was called the Fruit Bat, and then she got attacked by a Sailor Moon looking villain, and some ominous things happen. There's some what did they say at the end? There was give me a second. This isn't interesting radio, but get the I just dead air. There's dead air. Maybe. No. I found it here. It's the Fruit Bat who she meets, says, "You must go find teacher." And that could mean, any number of things. So this is good. The writer is Hope Larson, and I think this is the first time she's writing for a superhero comic book, and she's doing the writing. I think she did a good little graphic novel of A Wrinkle in Time. She's a great artist as well, and obviously a good writer, as proven by this Batgirl. I say pick it up if you care, if you want to. The other title I picked up was I went ahead and I got the third printing of Black Widow #1, this new Black Widow title, and it was really good. It was just a wall-to-wall action kind of thing, Black Widow just kind of kicked some ass, She stole something, obviously, and just trying to escape, and it was action packed and good. I also picked up X-Men 92 issue 5, which I haven't read yet because I need to catch up, because I never got to pick up the third one, and so I think I'm gonna get it on the online. I also picked up Outcast issue 19, Under the Devil's Wing, which I also haven't got to because I'm not caught up on Outcast either. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. Those. God, why do you keep asking me? Okay, here we go. I would read you people a news article and riff off that, but honestly, looking through the headlines, I don't think there's anything that I can riff on. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, bullshit, I guess. Did you guys see that the last night's oh god, Michael Phelps, it was his last go around. Oh my god. Oh, and I missed it. Oh, love a good Michael Phelps. Love a good Michael Phelps run. He's an American hero, that guy. I can't find a video of his last swim anywhere. I'm probably not looking hard enough, because oh god. I just I care, but I can wait, I guess. The point is, he got his 23rd gold? 23rd gold. 23rd gold. Do you know what movie I rewatched last night? Superbad. Do you know what holds up? Superbad. It's great. Watched it with my friends. that movie very well defines high school for me and my friend Dennis. Those characters were basically, I mean, me and him, the Evan and Seth characters. How awesome writers are they? Evan Goldberg? Is that his name? And Seth Rogen, of course. Oh my god. They're fantastic. They just came out with that Sausage Party. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's the bee's knees. I heard there's a fucking 10-minute food orgy, which is right down my alley. Oh yeah, some sweet love making with condiments, and I hope they utilize a donut at some point. I don't know. I hope they obviously sausage is one of the more suggestive of. I just now realized that that's the second time. I mean, well, they what I mean is they reference dick-shaped foods in Superbad, obviously, with the part with Seth's character drawn dicks, and then the therapist made him not eat dick-shaped foods. Yeah, they have a thing with dick-shaped foods. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just looking into it. But I just now made a connection, and I'm not a smart person, so that's big for me. It's big for me to make one of those connections. The point is, I want to see it. I'm into it. Oh God! Oh my God! Speaking of movies I've seen, did you see that Star Treks? That new Star Treks? Oh, dude, you can say whatever you want about that Star Trek movie, but I thought it was the bee's knees. I think the perfect way to describe that movie is it went down smooth. It went down real smooth. And it could have been a train wreck, but it was not, in my opinion. I know people have their differing opinions, and that's okay. But in mine, it was just it was a easy watch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I just got a text here. Hold on. Where was I? Star Trek going down smooth, I think. Yeah, it was, oh my God, deservedly so. And it, the anniversary of Star Trek, and Simon Pegg wrote it. There was some controversy, if I remember correctly, with them making the character of Sulu gay. And not in the way you'd expect, I suppose, because everyone knows George Takei. Or Takei, depending on. I actually don't know which one is right or wrong anymore. I forget all the time. But he actually, believe it or not, was not a fan of them making Sulu gay, because it was not in the vision of Gene Roddenberry's. What Gene Roddenberry had in mind for the character. That wasn't him. They talked all the time. Apparently, they talked all the time about them adding a gay character, which would have been awesome, which would have been great. But they never got around to it. Well, it just wasn't the right time, I suppose. That there being with the first interracial kiss, they were breaking some asses. They were breaking asses over there. Apparently, they didn't get a very big backlash from the first interracial kiss in the original series on television. Oh God, maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. When the original series of Star Trek aired in season 3, I think there's an episode where Captain Kirk has a little smoochy poo, little kiss with, of course, the always lovable Lieutenant Uhura. And that was the first interracial kiss on television, and they crushed it. Although, if I remember correctly, the kiss was unwilling in the episode. I want to say they were controlled to do it, which I think was more of a character thing. Like, Captain Kirk wouldn't make an advance on his, a high-ranking officer on his own ship, rather than that being thrown in as sort of a, well, he didn't mean it kind of thing. So, yeah. I mean, Star Trek is the best, you guys. Star Trek is the best. And, speaking of the Star Treks, the home base for the United Federation of Planets is San Francisco, which is where I just was. I was over there helping my grandpa, helping him move some stuff out of his basement, which there was a lot of stuff in there. I could not open the door at first. Got it sorted out in a week. And I forgot how much I absolutely loved San Francisco. I love it. That I can't think of any better, two better colors to suit a city than black and orange, of course, being the colors of the Giants. That city just feels like it's black and orange. I don't know. I guess ooh, sorry for the sniffle. I guess another good color combination would be blue and green for Seattle. I guess that's a solid one. If you come from a city with a team that has colors that specifically represents in a good way your city, tweet at Geek Northwest. That's so stupid. I'm sorry. You cannot do that if you want. But no one's listening to this. No one's gonna tweet. But if you do, it's actually at Geek_Northwest. So, do your thing. Or don't. I went to, Pier 39 there in San Francisco. And if you ever try to go in the middle of the night. It's beautiful when no one's there, and you gotta go to those little bits where those little extra docks where the sea lions hang out, because at night they're majestic. Some of them are sleeping, and then the other ones are fighting, and you can it's like watching a UFC fight. It's like you can make bets with your friends, and no one else is there to annoy you. That's the beauty of going there at night. I ran into a guy from Texas. I wasn't wearing a jacket because it was like 60, which is a normal day in Washington. And this guy looks at me and he says, "All right, you must be from Wisconsin." I go, "What?" And I finally figured out what he was talking about. I go, "Oh no, I'm from Vancouver." And he goes, "Oh well, it was 104 where I came from." I go, "Wow." And I could never do that. I could never in a million years do that. Live in a place where it gets in the frickin' 100 and somethings. Anything past 70, I'm not incredibly comfortable with. It was 70. Well, I mean, mid 70s. Anything past the mid 70s, I'm feeling a little weird in my own skin. So, hats off to you, sir, from Texas. And I think I know a couple people in Texas now. But I have never been there myself. Anyway, I'm just going to give San Francisco I'm going to plug it. I'm going to plug San Francisco. If you haven't been, go. Because it's amazing. I actually didn't get to see the Golden Gate Bridge this time. It's okay. I saw it when I was a kid. So, it evens out. Oh my god. I think the sun's coming out. It was really cloudy today, so I thought I'd have a nice cloudy day to just hang out outside in, but I guess that's not gonna happen now. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna end this about here at about 21 minutes, because I think that is way too much time to listen to this idiot talking. So, again, for the no one that's maybe Dennis who's listening, but if it's more than that, please, get me on that Twitter at again at Geek_Northwest. I'm glad to have been spouting golden things right into your eardrums, making those tiniest bones move about. I hope you have a great, day.